Hello, YouTube family. It's gardening with the rabbit lady, Kathy here. Hello, hello. Oh, it's Wednesday morning. Well, Wednesday afternoon. I am getting back in the garden after not doing it yesterday. I got heat exhausted. So yesterday I spent the whole day inside. I wanted to show you. I cleared out that one tomato bed and got all these tomatoes. I'm gonna go outside. I decided there's so much to do. I have to keep my eye on the prize. And the prize is getting my garden cleaned up and trying to get my fall garden plants in. I'm going to have to take that garden hose, connect it to that garden hose, stretch it all the way out to the garden, and get a few of my beds, watered real good. But first, I got so ate up. You guys, I'm not even gonna play. I got some mosquito spray right here that I am going to town on my butt with. Cause them bad boys tore me up. And I can't do it. So I went out and bought chemicals. Keep them bad boys at bay, or at least try. Sorry, the camera's moving around all crazy because I'm rubbing this stuff in. Can't do it. I got on shorts today. Looking like a mess, a hot mess. Y'all looking at everything. Sorry. Got to get my gloves. I got my little digging fork, I call it, out there. I think I left that out there. Y'all can be shocked at how little it seems I got done. It seems little to me. But there's so much to do. Ooh. See this? I don't know. I haven't looked at the couple days ago picture. But it's a little bit at a time. See how those zucchini but these, oh, they got some pretty flowers. Bee butts all sticking up out of here. Not those pretty? But these poor things. Me squash. It's coming up. They'll be up in a couple days and I'll put some more down. We went through all this. Showing you I haven't done a darn thing with these. But I got all the way to there. So that's done. Let's go around this. I haven't even got them tomatoes off on this side. Oop, didn't realize I left those out here. My shoes are still out here. But all this got dug up, cleaned out. And in the meantime, what I decided to do, since I was doing it, was this right here. You know how people tell you to put that garden fabric down there? Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Because these weeds, we have them, I call it crabgrass. This right here, y'all. This crabgrass sticks into this. And when you pull it off, the little seeds that they put out still get deposited on the opposite side of this. So it just leaves more crabgrass seeds to grow and come back out. So I'm pulling this out with the hope that it'll help lessen the impact later. So I've gotten all this done all the way to here. I cut this back some. Today I'm hoping to get that side done all the way to the end of that bed right there, to get this bed planted with something, to get that bed planted with something, and to get this bed planted with something. These are my hopes. You heard the hope. So I'm going to post this because I don't mind y'all seeing the mess. I got me a little crate to sit on. I do not have my hat. I don't know where it is. I'm now covered in bug spray. I use my little fork here. Let me put my gloves on. Decided I'm going to show y'all a little bit on what I'm doing and what's taking so long. Because this is mostly crabgrass. It's a pain in the butt. Now I'm going to be doing this one-handed because that's just the way it is. But I put down a healthy helping of mulch. See all this mulch I put down? So I'm going through here and going through this mulch like this. All the way down. See that? Crabgrass. I'm putting the crabgrass. I put all that crabgrass over there. I'm leaving it out to dry. I put all the tomatoes that I pulled up out of here, except for I forgot to pull that one out. That's coming out too, y'all. I put all them on the side. But I'm digging through here, separating this mulch out. Pulling the mulch to the side. I literally pull it to the side. And then you see, and then I get this. Now look at this. See that? That's that garden fabric. Put that down 3 years ago. See these little white parts? These are the white parts of the crabgrass. I don't want them to keep growing back. So I pull this up, and there is my clay soil. And I'm getting all this, pull it back. Pull it back. And I'm pulling it to the side. I'm trying to do this in frame. And I'm trying to get all this crabgrass pulled up. I'm trying to catch a nodule so I can show y'all what the nodules look like. There's one. Right there. There's two. Get them off the top. Trying to make sure to keep my mulch. I'm trying to keep my mulch, but not the crabgrass. Hey, look at that. It's just holding that. And if I pulled it through, the little nodules pop off. Which don't do me no good. They pop right on back up under there, so I'm taking that out. I got scissors to cut it, everything. I hate crabgrass. They're runners. I don't know if I'm doing it on screen or not. But they're big old runners. See that? Knocked off. Nope, that's not a nodule. So I'm going to take my little scissors. Doing this one hand. Yesterday I did it two-handed. I'm going to have to put this down. I don't know how much, if y'all going to be able to see the ground. Probably not. Take my little scissors, lift this up a little bit. Give it a nice little chopping. And then just pull it up off the ground. See this crabgrass? All the way through. This, I'm not putting in my bucket because that's going in the trash. But I'm getting all this crabgrass, trying to get all of it, or the majority of it. What I do right now will save me working next year. Heck, in the next few months. I don't even know why I'm talking about next year. But in the next few months. Try and get all these. Save my mulch. Mulch costs money. I can't keep buying it. Nobody, you don't have to take the time to do this like I'm doing this. This is just me being persnickety, okay? This is me being persnickety because I don't want to keep going through this over and over. And the only way to not have to go through this over and over is, one, if I'd have did it right the first time and not put this shit down here. They got this stuff now that's more of a plastic instead of the cloth, weed cloth stuff. Because the weed cloth has the little, it's more of a fabric. Okay, and even with this thick, let me show you how much mulch. See, this is a thick bunch of mulch. Can you see that? That's a thick, thick pile of mulch up under there. But my crabgrass fights with a vengeance. And this stuff don't want to let go. It's easier to pull crabgrass through the mulch and cardboard that over time deteriorates than it is this fabric that is plastic. It's basically a plastic woven type of material. You hear it ripping? That's the weed ripping. Whew. But it's so much easier to pull the weeds through the deteriorating mulch. And I've seen for myself how the crabgrass will grow through. You know, the crabgrass is still going to do its thing. It's still going to come through. But as it grows, look at that. As it comes through, it's less likely to get caught up in the mulch than it is in this weed fabric. All right. So that left all these crabgrass runners that now it'll be a little easier to get them up. See, look at that. than it would with that weed fabric down there. And even if they grow back, when they grow back, it's easier to get them up. Because now they're not holding on. There's one. See these little balls? That's a crabgrass baby. All these little balls. Okay, are you focusing? Let me see. There's one. Here's one, but it's covered in dirt. I don't know if you can see it right there, if it'll focus. But anyway, so I'm going to get to work. I got a bunch of work to do. I'm going all the way down to that corner today. And I'm getting around here and doing that corner today. Since I did that yesterday and did this whole section I'm sitting on yesterday. And I also did over there where that's at. Ooh. Oh, darn it. I forgot to put a scarf around my forehead. So, that's the hard labor I'm doing. To me, it'll be worth it. And it'll take me a couple hours. It's going to take me a couple of hours to do this little 2-part section. Especially with the heat of the day. But like I said, to me, it's worth it. It's something that will help me in the long run. There are several parts like that part over there. That's straight up black plastic that I bought in 50-foot rolls. 3 by 50-foot rolls. I bought 5 of them rolls. I have them going around the edge over there. And it is so much easier to pull these weeds having that plastic down. And once I get this up today, I'm going to scooch this mulch over, and I have a hole right back in my car, right back in the garage behind my car. There's a whole bunch of cardboard that I'm considering putting back up under this mulch just to help suppress it a little more and give myself a little more time. Or I'm thinking I should put that plastic down while I have the ground open before I put the mulch back on top. I'm probably going to use the plastic, you guys, for real. I already have the mulch. See, I'm sitting on piles of mulch here. This is mulch I've already pulled. And as it disintegrates over time, it becomes nice, rich soil. This is better than that crap we bought in the bags. As you can actually see the dirt in it as it has disintegrated. Well, not that, that's a weed. But you can literally see it. So I'm thinking, I don't know. But yeah, I don't want to have to keep doing this over and over and over. And I do have some more of that black plastic. I lost the label. So who knows? My black plastic is, I still have at least a couple of them that are still 50-foot rolled. Whew. I gotta get me a scarf for my forehead, which I'm getting ready to go do real quick. Weed whack this down. But I got a crappy electric weed whacker. which I need to go ahead and I plugged it back in, so it should be charged up enough to get this mess weed whacked. But right here, I have the black plastic down. And the only thing that's been able to grow here is this, which look how easy that pulls up. Ooh, let's kill you. Or at least throw you somewhere that ain't gonna mess with me. To see how this is up against there, it's so much easier just to be able to come by and easily. And look, there's still a crabgrass. This is a crabgrass. Look at that mess. But 1 or 2 crabgrasses to pull out versus all that. So that just made up my mind. Haha, talking to y'all like that made up my mind for me. All right. So on to the headscarf. And back to work. Kathy, gardening with the garden lady. It's Wednesday. I'll probably upload this today of when I started, what I got to, how far I got to. These white onions are still here. Every once in a while I come over to see if they've done anything. And they're not doing much of nothing, y'all. Something got that. This one's died off. They did get a little bigger than when I first put them in, but I won't be doing that again. This weeds in my potatoes. These are weeds in the potatoes. Let's get some of these weeds out of these potatoes. Give the potatoes a chance. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if there's going to be any real potato growth in these beds, but these are also the beds that had all them problems, remember? I'm not going to dig them out yet. I'm going to give them time to keep trying. Oh. I don't know if something is eating them. Looks like something's eating them. Yeah, something's eating them. Look at that. Something ate that all the way down to the stem, y'all. I wonder. Alright, y'all. I don't have really no hope of seeing nothing, but I want to dig down in here just to see. Maybe anything is doing anything. Okay. I've always wanted to see when people actually get to digging in their garden. When they're harvesting their potatoes. So we're going to do this. So far, there's the potato vines. Here's the potato vines. I'm slowly trying to go around. If there are potatoes in there, I don't have any intention of taking them out right now. But I want to see if there's anything actually growing in here without doing too much disturbance. Those are, like I said, those are the vines. I done went all the way down here. I went down beside it. There's the vines. I don't remember how far down I put the potato. These are pieces of wood I put at the bottom. Okay, well, forget it. We gonna Looks like I am going. Oh, there's a potato, y'all. So something is growing. But I don't want to take it out. There's one potato. I don't want to take the potatoes out. You know what? Forget it. We're going to take them out. Aww. Look at all them little nodes. A whole bunch of little nodes. Bunch of teeny tiny potatoes. Alright, but that's it. Well, I don't know if I should have left them alone or not. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to put these right on back in this ground. It's August, September, October, November. I'm going to put these right on back in the ground and see if they do anything. It's getting cooler. Let me see if I can't do this one-handed. I got to put the phone down. See if I can angle you to look. I don't know if you're going to be able to see anything, but I'm going to take these little potato nodes. And now remember, this is that yucky bed that had that yucky dirt. And I'm seeing each of these beds, each of these little potato stems got a little bit on there. They just ain't doing nothing. Or they just didn't do anything. I got one little potato at the end of each node. The original potatoes are obviously rotted. So, then get a single real potato out of them. I'm going to put these nodes in here. See what happens. These potato stems. I don't know if they're going to come back or not. If they don't, well, they don't. If they do, well, they do. But pulling them out right now ain't going to do nothing for me. So we'll just put them back in. Ooh, it's hot. I just had to be nosy, y'all. I just had to be nosy and see if anything was happening. But at least I know nothing was happening. So we're going to bury them back down in there real good. Bury that down in there real good. Go all the way down. And I am going to go all the way down. I don't know if this is going to be able to get the whole bed or not. Y'all, my camera work needs work. As he fall into the dirt. Let me see. Put it right there. Oh, it's so much cooler over here in the shaded side. Put my whole hand in the ground. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. That don't even have no stem, no flower on it or nothing. rotted potato, y'all. You know what? I'm gonna leave it in there. Wait a minute. Here's a baby potato. I don't know if that just fell off that vine or what. We'll put that down in there too. Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna leave me in here to see. So all the potatoes, stems I just pulled out are back in here in the ground. I just pulled all these out, separated them, put them back in the ground. I'm not a big potato grower, as y'all saw my bags that I planted. I got a few teeny tiny baby ones out. All right. Poor potatoes looking scraggly. But it's August the 20, it's Wednesday, let me see. Wednesday the 24th. August, September, October. I think potatoes can stay in the ground with a little frost. They got at least 60 days to grow something if they're going to. At least they've already got stems. They've already got buds on them. We'll see what they can do. These I'll probably pull out in a couple days and slice and freeze, or throw some water on these potatoes in a minute. Whew. Poor strawberries. Eventually I'll get to do whatever I'm going to do with those, if I do anything. But y'all see, it's a never-ending hustle trying to get something to grow. The only thing I've gotten down are greens. My okra always do well. My greens always do well. My garlic, first time I tried to grow garlic was year before last. Got me a good crop. This year's garlic crop was decent, but not wonderful. But hey, it was garlic. Squash has never been a problem. Onions have been a problem. Even the little green ones. I don't know what is going on with my little green ones. Garlic chives, aren't they called? Garlic chives. Bunch of onions. When I plant them, I don't have no whole bunch of luck. When I spill the seeds on accident, I get a whole bunch.